All right, we're at the last part of this, and we put it on the lift because it's easier to show you how we solder these on the lift than it is for us to lay any more on the floor on this car. So at your final step, you're going to solder the bullets back on. Well, like I said, we leave just one to pull. I suggest you probably leave the brown one. That's for the horns. The gauge is a little heavier. These three are smaller gauges. I left the longer one, but we have these bullets that have a bigger hole in them for the bigger gauge. You don't need to try to get that. So these will all fit the ones that are solder for moss. Not crimp, but solder. So the wires have been stripped, and now what Ben's gonna do is he's gonna cut some solder. This is the easier way than a solder gun. He's gonna fold it over so he makes a blob of it. He's gonna pack it in there. All right, propane. Just get it there in the pliers where it melts down into it. It's liquid now. You're gonna take a wire, stick it on it. It sticks through it. That is a wet, cold water paper towel to cool it down. If you got any excess solder, you can take a little trimmer and trim it. When they're done, there's a hole in the end. It comes out at the end, and the wire comes through with the solder on it, and you just trim it back if it's sticking way out. Oh, this needs retwisting here, Ben. I hit it. This one.
Okay.
You're gonna have to twist that before you do it. I've got it all frayed up because these bullets, the solder bullets, hollow there, hole there, you're trying to put the solder in there and push the wire through to the outside and let it cool. It'll poke out and then trim it. You got your bullet. So we're gonna do one more.
That one failed.
You don't put your lips on it. You gotta let the solder cool down. All right, we'll just do it one more time. Why not? Take a little piece of solder, bending it over so it'll fall and disappear. So it'll fill in there in the bullet. And that's it. It's melted. There it is. See the wire just stuck out? And then the little trimmers, trim the little end off, and you are ready to do it. Now the rest is simple. You know, you're gonna go up in here. You're gonna put it up over the deflector in that groove and hook it back up, and you're ready to go. That's gonna leave you still plenty of excess here. So when I drive this, if I want to, I can pull the Traficator back out because I don't have a lock ring on, and pull the steering wheel out and put it back 1 or 2 clicks if I'm not dead center, and then push the Traficator wire back through, and then I can hook, you know, put the clip on it when I get back, and screw the screws back in the Traficator holder on the steering wheel. And that's about it. Just remember, when it's time for hooking up wires, you want to have this from the earlier, because they're not identical. Don't follow this. This is for this car, so we know purple and black go to the brown and black, the green goes to the green, and green and blue goes to the green and white, and the green and red goes to the green and yellow. That's all there is. You're done. Congratulations. Yaha, yee-hee. There's one other thing we usually do, is right here we added some heat shrink because sometimes the ends are frayed. Right here, this one's looking good, but we'll go back and add a little heat shrink right there to keep that from getting oily or from fraying back anymore. And then we'll be able to pop these babies in and make everything work. Great job. You know how to turn the Traficator. The next thing I'm going to do is sit down, and I'm going to show you how to change this wiring harness if it has to be replaced in your Traficator, and without having to take the entire Traficator apart. Say my wires are shot, I need to buy a new wiring harness, blah, 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 blah. Here's how you'll do that. And then I'll move on to probably doing one on just the complete rebuild of Traficator, and you get to see one in all the teeny little pieces. But that's it. It's Father's Day weekend. I hope y'all have a great one. You deserve it. And I plan on not doing diddly squat tomorrow. Y'all take care. Bye.